Hi, this is Marie Blanchard here at SolidWorks, and today I want to talk to you about Robocon 2011. My colleague Christian, his children, and I got to visit the finals of Robocon 2011 at MIT, and boy was it exciting. Teams from all around the world at some of the best engineering universities got to compete. We were fortunate to hear a few words from Professor Dan Fry on how this competition all got started.
We're here for Robocon, the International Design Contest. Started in 1990 and it's been going over 2 decades now. We've been bringing together people for this international design contest. And look at what we have here. We've got 9 different countries. It's all about design. It's about design in the broadest sense. Design with a capital D, as we say here at MIT and at the Singapore University of Technology and Design Contest. Look, the last part of IDC, the C stands for contest, and indeed this is a contest.
The teams were all represented in different colored t-shirts, but each team was made up of schools from different countries. Professor Fry explained the game board and the rules. The blue team was the first to go to set up their robot. The scoreboard was quite interesting and really represented a great mathematical algorithm. The robots started in their position, and first there was autonomous mode. Some of the wiser teams used this autonomous mode to bring the cannon, which was the multiplier of points in the formula, from one side of the board to the other. This represents the colorful history of MIT's past, where they took a cannon. Somehow it showed up in the courtyard. Nobody quite knows how it happened. Some other robots used the autonomous mode to place the balls directly into the field. Each ball was worth a point. Once the autonomous mode was over, the robots began their work, driven by qualified drivers. Everyone had their sight on the dome. It was at this dome that the police car somehow magically appeared. I really was excited to see how students cheered each other on. It really wasn't about winning, but how they all got to play this great game together. The robots always had to show control, so sometimes the judges would subtract points if perhaps the robots flipped off the playing field. There were multiple robots at any time, making this game really exciting. So different robots functioned to do different types of the hacks that were the history of MIT. This little robot did a great job up until the very end, and then just landed, couldn't get back together. Now this large 2-liter bottle was part of the recycled materials that they got to use, and the purpose of this bottle was to fill a balloon in a football field. So there was a model of a football field on either side of the track. Robots also could play defense if they made it through the infinite corridor. While one robot was blocking, another robot was blowing air into the balloon. There's a history behind that balloon. MIT engineers planted a very large inflatable below the football field at Harvard, and during the Harvard-Yale football game, somehow this balloon inflated right in the middle of the field.